bro. All right. We live. Hold on. Let me put this away. Let me get rid of this here, man. So y'all don't gotta see that. Y'all don't gotta see that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't gotta see that, man. We got a lot to get into, y'all. Oh, we got ourselves a lot to get into. Hold on. Let me get myself situated here, man. Let me get myself situated, okay? Give me a second. I got to make sure everything is checked out. You know what I'm saying? Because the last time we was on the live, y'all, golly, I done messed up, man. I done messed up big time. It was like, I don't know how I did that shit. All right. So this how it's going to work, right? Tonight, Puff Daddy, Cassie. Yo, it's thick. It's hectic. I'm telling y'all, it's spicy, it's juicy. All kind of stuff is going down in that court case. You know what I'm saying? Then we got to touch on the Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? That boy done got himself stabbed up how many different times and shit. It's crazy. Now, but what I got to say though, we're going to try to do this live every single night. You know what I'm saying? Some nights might be a little bit later than others, but we trying to do 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to my good folks from the United States, Canada, the UK, South Africa, everybody tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hold y'all. Y'all know what I do. We got to get down to the smoke, y'all. We got to get down to the smoke. All right? All right. Let's go.
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Salute to Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Day one of Diddy's trial for sex trafficking charges is officially in the books. Now, for this trial, there's a jury of 8 men and 4 women that were chosen. Now, everybody from Diddy's immediate family came out to support him. His kids were there, his mom was there, and Diddy actually showed love to them when he walked into court. Now, after opening statements were made, 2 people got on the stand to testify. One was the security guard from the hotel that Diddy allegedly beat Cassie, and the other one was a male escort that Diddy allegedly hired to have sex with Cassie. Now, this is the part that a lot of people are focused on, because I'll be honest with you guys, the details just sound disgusting and downright horrifying. Now, the escort's name is Daniel Phillip. He testified about the nasty sex sessions he had with Diddy and Cassie. Now, during one of their sexual escapades, Daniel recalled Diddy telling him, yo, y'all need to rub more baby oil on each other. You don't have enough on. So while Daniel, Phillip, and Cassie would be having sex in the hotel room, apparently Diddy would be in the corner just masturbating. Phillip said he was paid up to...
So So then he's a cuckold? Yo, hold on. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to each his own, right? Maybe he just likes watching porn live. I don't know. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But he directed movies. Holy shit. I told y'all it was juicy now. You know, on a Tuesday night.
$6,000 a pop for each sex session, which according to Daniel, it went on for a couple years and each session was about 10 hours. Now, Phillip also claimed during the sessions, he witnessed domestic abuse. He allegedly saw Diddy beating Cassie a couple times. According to Phillip, he never really went to the police over his concerns for Cassie's safety. Even though he believed Cassie was in real danger, he saw Diddy as somebody with unlimited power, and chances are that even if I did go to the police, that I still might be losing my life. Now, here's where things got interesting yesterday, you guys. Prosecutors said earlier yesterday that Diddy was the one that forced the male escort, Phillip, to pee in Cassie's mouth. But when Phillip got up on the stand to testify, he said Cassie was actually the one who asked him to pee on her. Phillip said they had just come out of the...
Okay, Puffy's not going to jail. Puffy's going to be a free man. Yo, so hold on. She got paid for getting beat up in that tape. She already got her money. Now she tried to come to court You know, I guess it's appealing her to come to court. You see what I'm saying? And in the court case, the guy who was the escort is saying that she was the initiator to some of these activities. I thought I was freaking. I thought I was getting it in. I'm gonna tell y'all gotta stop fucking with these freaky assholes. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers that want you to choke them and throw them out the motherfucking roof and shit. Y'all got to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh, can you imagine?
Room, and she had asked me if I have ever done that before, and I said no. She told me to do it, and apparently I was doing it wrong because they both stopped me and told me I was supposed to let a little out and not take a leak on her. Diddy was masturbating as Philip peed on Cassie. Now
so there's a way to do this? Make sure y'all got the little babies. If y'all got kids at home, make sure they're not in the room. Make sure they somewhere else. They ain't listening to these grown folks' conversation, family. You know what I'm saying? The kids tell me listen to this kind of shit now. You know, in the night times. You know what I'm saying? So let me understand myself. He didn't do it correctly, so I guess he let the whole thing out. He was taking the leak. He was drinking alcohol and shit. You know what I mean? He got to go. So it's P. Diddy. I can't make this shit up. Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do this.
Lauren LaRosa, who was actually there in court while all this was going on, she was able to speak more in detail about this.
But trafficking and all the other things being things that he is not willing to own up to. There's a lot to break down from today. It was very detailed. Now let's get into the whole peeing in the mouth by the escort. So on the stand, the prosecution did allege that Cassie is going to testify.
It was in her mouth. I thought it was some R. Kelly shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is the next level to the freaky shit. But I didn't know she was like, you know what I mean? Like, what was she doing? Gargling piss? You see, but the thing is, for them to do it means that means, yo, listen, she asked the nigga if you ever done this shit before. Means she likes doing this shit. She actually enjoys, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Fucking urine. Oh my God. But yo, sidebar. Why the fuck is she wearing this motherfucking tie? You go to court, but you ain't got to wear this tie. You don't understand.
That Puff allegedly had made a male escort pee in her mouth. That is what they alleged in their opening statements. There was an escort that got on the stand as a witness. During this testimony, this escort talked about being made to pee in Cassie's mouth. But this witness says that it was Cassie who asked him to do that, and that Puff was watching, and honestly, that was stricken. Like the jurors, when he got into, like, cause he was speaking directly about Cassie and the fact that Cassie allegedly asked him to do it. And that's why he did it. And he was saying that at first he didn't know how to do it. Like he was just like peeing like he normally pees. And that Cassie, along with Puff, was basically telling him like, slow down, like don't let it all come out at one point. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're really peeing. And then that one line I just said about him saying what Puff and Cassie said to him together about that was stricken from the jurors. Like they're not even allowed to use that because his original conversation around this was Cassie asked him to do that, allegedly. And that Cassie was like the mastermind behind that. Cassie is going to testify, and that's going to happen this week. To be honest with y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens tomorrow. So the prosecutor's opening statements are being picked up, but there was a witness on the stand that changed that whole story.
Now, this revelation in court had everybody thinking about the case differently. Boosie actually spoke on it and said, yo, she liked piss in her mouth.
Yo, bro, you have to think about the case differently. Now I'm saying to myself, if I'm Puffy, I'm not paying that broad no whatever money he paid her to settle because he bust her ass one time outside in the hotel, fucking wherever in the hotel. I'm not paying for that shit. No. I'm gonna go sit in jail for like 2-3 years, whatever. I'm gonna do time. You know, I'm not paying. You know why? Because yo, listen. Now look, he paid the bitch. The wolves came out the roost. The chickens came out the roost, and then we couldn't find out this motherfucker wants piss in her mouth. Come on now. We can't make this shit up on a Tuesday night. I can't make it up. I tried to understand this fucking situation. But I want to know what Boozy Badass got to say.
I don't see any crimes he has done. Everything was consensual. She enjoyed the sex thrills and the gifts after. I see no crime but domestic violence in this case. Shaking my head, but they let Hugh Hefner do whatever. Sad. If he was black, he would have been in prison. Let's keep it 1,000. Now, whether or not Boosie's right, all I'm gonna say is it's only day one. There is going to be a lot more people testify.
Fuck that. Boosie's right. He can't get no write-up. You know what I'm saying? You can't be instructing. So first of all, listen, when she tries to, he paid these other dudes to come sleep with me. No, you instructing the other dudes to do whatever they got to do with you. So which means you are consenting to the fact that this activity is going on. So now we gotta really think about it, y'all. We gotta think about it. I gotta say it. I gotta be excited. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be excited. Puffy's gonna walk. God damn it, Puffy's gonna walk. Everything is concerned. What is Cassidy gonna come on the stand and say now? He just spilled the whole beans. The only thing wrong, like Boozy said, is some domestic violence shit. That's all I see. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all see. You know what I'm saying? Because I see domestic violence. I don't see sex trafficking and all that other shit. I'm sorry.
And there's going to be a lot more details to be revealed in this case. Let's not jump to a conclusion just yet based off of what we heard in the first day. Once all the evidence has been fully laid out, hopefully the jury will make the right decision, whether that's guilty or not guilty. Also very important to note that Diddy's daughters are also there in court. So all these nasty, wild details, some of it they're actually hearing for the first time about their father. So it's a very sensitive situation all around. I will keep you guys updated. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of these very disturbing details from day one? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Yeah.
Yo. First of all, shout out to Chiggs, man. You know what I'm saying? My partner, man. He always got the inside scoop. You know what I'm saying? And we always got to show love to the partner. If you got the time, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Before we move on, I got to say something, though. All right? It appears to me, I mean, it's only day one, day two of the Puffy case. Everybody's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about it. But I'm trying to figure out in myself, what did Puffy do wrong so far? The nigga ain't did shit wrong if you ask my personal opinion. From what I personally see, you know what I'm saying? From my personal observation of the situation is that it's domestic violence. It can't be sex trafficking or whatever else they want to talk about. I don't agree with that because the lady said herself she enjoys urination. Now that's the next level of freakiness. I got the smoke. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I got the. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all. Hey, if you're tuning in right now, man, and you love the content, man, go ahead and hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, man, because we giving the content and the realness every single day. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this individual right here, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel a pity for the man because you shot the lady. You know what I'm saying? You shot the lady. Now you in prison because you shot the lady. But let's get down to the situation now. Let's go. Tory Lanez got stabbed 14 times, critical condition.
Yeah.
Rapper Tory Lanez, who's currently serving a decade in prison for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, stabbed behind bars. According to TMZ sources, the hip-hop star was in the yard of this Supermax state facility in California when he was attacked by another inmate. He was rushed by ambulance about an hour away to a hospital in Bakersfield. His injuries are said to be non-life-threatening. Just last week, he somehow shared this photo to Instagram and bragged about his new album dropping this summer.
She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain.
Were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared.
Tory's been behind bars since 2022 when he was convicted on 3 felonies related to shooting Megan after a house party in Hollywood 2 years prior.
Is your client remorseful?
All right, I'm trying to figure out, right? In that whole case, why in the world did you shoot the girl? I mean, listen, man, you got to date women your own size now. That's what I understand. That motherfucker she is height-wise bigger than you, circumference-wise bigger than you. The mother, you know what I'm saying? So the only thing left to do was to shoot the motherfucker. That's what the only thing I can think of. You know what I'm saying? You get into an argument, you know what I'm saying? You're taking on a giraffe. You ain't gonna fucking win, right? So you can't go mad at the mother. She's going, you know what I'm saying? And she's in the fucking heels, and now all of a sudden you like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you didn't have to shoot the broad. You know what I'm saying? So it almost doesn't fucking matter because you shot the broad. So now you're in prison. But the reason we're gonna watch. The reason why they saying why he got stabbed is what we about to get into. I personally believe it's like that. I personally do believe it's like that. But we're gonna watch and find out. But I am gonna say, I don't care what the fuck they was arguing about. Yeah? Why would you shoot the broad and tell her to dance? This ain't the fucking movies. You know what I'm saying?
He is incredibly remorseful and ashamed and embarrassed that all of this happened.
And
Yesterday, it was reported that Tory Lanez was attacked while outside in the prison yard. He was ambushed and unfortunately stabbed multiple times by a fellow inmate. He was eventually taken to the hospital in critical condition, leaving many of his fans concerned about the rapper. While anything could happen to anyone in prison, people have been looking at this, wondering what really happened. Was Tory Lanez just attacked by someone he had beef with in the inside? Or was this a coordinated attack from the outside by those who want to get... Back on August 8, 2023, Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years in prison for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Even after being found guilty, many people felt that Tory was an innocent man. They felt that many of the details of the trial just didn't seem to add up. I myself questioned this entire situation and felt that it wasn't at all what it seemed. Regardless, Tory was sent to prison for the shooting of Meg and was serving out his 10-year sentence. While in prison, Megan's supporters were expecting him to just stay quiet and do his time. But ever since Tory got locked up, he has been outspoken calling out what he believes was injustice, while at the same time still proclaiming his innocence. This has made many people upset at Tory, specifically Megan and her team over at Roc Nation, who many believe online might have set up Tory from the beginning. Even after Meg and her team spoke out about Tory, he hasn't stopped letting the world know he was set up. He went as far as to record music from...
Hold on a second. Megan signed to Roc Nation, okay? Why would you in the right... Listen to me, man. There's certain individuals you just don't mess with. Jay-Z's one of them guys in the rap industry. If you want to be coercing one of his artists, the last thing you want to do... Okay. The last thing you want to do is, A, put your hands on the bitch. Secondly, you don't want to shoot the broad. Now you in jail talking about you gonna make music. And start making music about the situation. My nigga, you asking for it because yo, this shit's bigger than you. I don't think this nigga understands that this shit's bigger than him. Like this shit was going on before you got here, homie. So I don't care how big you thought you got. That motherfucker will put you to a, you know what I mean, will humble you fast. You know what I'm saying? Now just take the thing. You're a Canadian nigga doing 10 years in an American jail. What do you think the nigga's gonna do to you? I'm just saying. And your case is because you shot abroad. Come on, now. Niggas ain't gonna stand for that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I could be wrong,
prison,
though.
making a whole entire album proclaiming his innocence. He recently dropped that album from prison where he called out Jay-Z, claiming he, Megan, and Roc Nation allegedly set him up for the shooting incident. Now, just a few months later after dropping that album, Tory ends up getting brutally attacked inside of prison. Yesterday, it was reported that around 7 a.m., Tory was outside in the yard when another inmate ran up on him and began shanking him with a prison-made shank. He was reportedly hit 14 times, leaving him with 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Due to the attack, both of his lungs collapsed on him, and he was then rushed to a nearby hospital in critical condition. He was then placed on a breathing apparatus to help his breathing, and by the grace of God, he was eventually able.
Yo, hold on a second, man. I'm gonna cut it right there, okay? I'm a very keen listener you got to listen for a second, all right? He felt that the shooting was a setup. Nigga, you shot the bitch. Let's stop and think for a second, bro. You can't set me up, and I'm the one doing the shooting. Which means you knew my character. That's what I hear. What I hear is you're a hothead, because you know what I'm saying. Listen, man. I never liked Tory Lanez in the fucking first place. I'm gonna call a spade, a crocodile. I never liked the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I never rock with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So now, you put yourself in a goddamn situation where you're getting stabbed up by some Mexicans. You know, the Gualas don't play now. You know what I'm saying? You getting stabbed up by some Mexicans. The wolves is out. It's the wolf territory. You know why? Because you want to go. Now you're in jail. This is Jay-Z. Now you in jail talking about the case, talking about the Rock Nation. Them niggas set you up. How? I don't feel sorry for the nigga. I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong, but I can't rock with niggas shooting women. You know what I'm saying? You want to shoot somebody? Maybe you should date women your own size. I'm just saying, right? I could be wrong, but I'm just saying. So y'all got to let me know, man. And shout out to my kinfolk Fireball Bros, man. You know what I'm saying? In the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to interact with my kinfolk. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? What a situation we got going on, man. Diddy? Cassie? I'm sorry. But Tory Lanez's situation, though, before I gotta wrap his situation up, I don't feel sorry for the dude. You put yourself in that situation. The bitch is over 6 feet tall, as my partner say. You know what I'm saying? Yo, one time, y'all got to find this on YouTube, bro. I thought this nigga do an interview, okay? I thought the motherfucker was standing up. I swear to God. When he got off, he was sitting, he had to jump off the seat like a little kid. Like, you know when you sitting on a chair and your feet don't touch the ground? That's what was going on. I swear to God, alhamdulillah, I swear to God. I can't make it up 2 times. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, God damn. I said, yo, you get what you get, though. All right? Nah, I'm sorry for clowning the brother. I'm sorry, but I had to do it. All right? But before I get off this live, man, I'm going to let y'all know one thing, though. Puffy's case is going to be one of those things that you will want to remember where you were. Back in the 90s, we had OJ. If you grew up and you remember, that was on your television screen every single day for damn near a year and a half. If Puffy shit could have ever been televised, oh man, we all be sitting in front of the TV watching. But we gonna be glued in because it's the internet era. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all know what time it is, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? And as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby, and it's nothing but love.